So hi everyone, if you're watching, which is probably just me, my name is Roger and I am a almost 54 in a couple of weeks year old male, obviously, and I identify as a male too, so there's that, who lives in the Dallas area, and I'm fat. And I have struggled with weight probably the last 25 years of my life. I used to be very athletic, did not have weight issues, stopped being athletic, started having weight issues. And I finally just kind of got sick of the way I look and the way I feel. And my wife is a very attractive woman. And I'm getting really tired of the way people react when they find out that we're married to each other. Because in the community we're involved in, a lot of people know me and a lot of people know her, and a lot of people know both of us, but don't necessarily know that we are together, that we're a couple. And when they find out, it's a visible shock that she would be married to a guy like me. And I'm kind of beat down by that. So I've tried a lot of diets over the years, done a lot of things, lost a lot of weight, gained a lot of weight back, and I finally decided I'm going to try something a little bit different. And one of the things I'm going to do is this video journal, which I hope to do every day, and to progress what I'm doing, how it's working, how I'm feeling, what I'm thinking. And I just want to I'm hoping that maybe by doing this journal, I will hold myself more accountable. If anyone finds and watches this journal, then great, more power to you. If you want to encourage me, I would really appreciate that. If you want to call me a fat bastard, go ahead. I mean, it's not something I don't already tell myself every day of my life. If you want to give me some tips, I'd love to hear them. It's day 2 today. I didn't start this yesterday. I did take my kind of before picture video, and I took pictures of all my meals yesterday, and I feel like I did pretty good yesterday. So basically what I'm doing, I have a friend who's a nutritionist. She's a wonderful person. She runs a program called 2030. The goal of that is you eat regular grocery store foods, no prepackaged stuff, and the real goal is to get your hormones in balance, and weight loss is just a added benefit. My wife actually did it, not because she needed to lose weight, but because as she approaches her mid-50s, she felt like she was having some hormonal changes, and she thought this could help me get in balance. Now, my wife's a very disciplined person, so she did the 2030 diet, is still kind of on it. They don't call it a diet. It's, a lifestyle change, like they all say, but come on, it's a diet. We know it's a diet. Anyway, she did that, and she feels a lot better. She's in month 2 right now, and the woman who is 5'4" and maybe weighed 25 pounds, and nobody thought was overweight, has lost 15 pounds. She looks amazing and feels amazing. However, I kind of went through a little bit of the diet with her and realized that it's too restrictive for me. I know it's going to set me up for failure because, she's the kind of person that can eat lettuce with nothing on it and go, yum, this is wonderful. And I can't do that. I got to have some flavor. I got to have some variety. I can't eat 3 things for the next 9 meals, and none of them have any taste to them and be satisfied. So I am basically kind of doing 2030. If you want to get in touch with my friend Danielle, who runs 2030, she is amazing. She's a wonderful nutritionist, a wonderful cheerleader, a wonderful person, and she would be more than happy to help you with that. And I can definitely link you up. But I'm going to do a version of 2030, which is, lean protein, fresh vegetables, kind of. 2030 is pretty much no carb or very low carb, except you do get to have fruit in some of it, so you get a little bit of that sweetness. I'm going to do that. However, I'm going to modify it a little bit to help my odds of success. So I am going to be adding in the occasional Herbalife shake. I actually like them. They do make me feel relatively full for some period of time. And they give me protein. I suffer from gout, by the way. I don't know if any of y'all suffer from gout, so I have to watch the amount of meat I eat. And the Herbalife shakes give me a way of getting protein without affecting the gout. They also are not uber sweet. Despite my appearances, I do not have a huge sweet tooth. Sweets are not my deals. I am the carb king, man, and I just love food, and that's my bigger problem. I just love food. I turn to food for comfort. I turn to food for solace. I turn to food when I'm celebrating. I turn to food when I'm depressed. I turn to food when I'm bored. Food is my best friend. And boy, I tell you, that mental part of it is going to be the biggest thing that I've got to kick, because I know how to eat right. I know what portion sizes are supposed to be. So I hear all these nutritionists and all these diet people talking to me about eating right and portion size and making better choices. Well, I've known those things my whole life. If I didn't struggle with that, I wouldn't be fat, right? So anyway, so I've got to try to convince myself that food is not my friend. So I'm working on that. But anyway, this journal is just my struggle day by day to try to lose weight. I'm not going to tell you where I started because I'm a little embarrassed about it. It's just about the heaviest I've ever been, not the heaviest, but within 5 pounds of it. But I will tell you later on, assuming that I have some success. Anyway, yeah, this is me. This is it. I'm driving, and I'm driving towards a healthier goal. I will be working out. I recently joined a program called Orange Theory. I really like it. It's a HIIT program, high intensity interval training. And it's got a little cardio, a little bit of weights, a little bit of everything mixed in. Just keeps you moving, keeps you changing. There's a lot of variety, and I find that it's easy to kind of modify based on some of the injuries that I have from the past. I've had back surgery, which my back's doing great. I've had shoulder surgery. I need to have knee surgery. I've got gout. I've got a problem with my Achilles. I'm just a broke down old fat white guy. I mean, come on, let's get real. Anyway, so the goal of this journal is to help me. If it helps someone else, that would make me really happy. I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm not trying to push anything. I'm happy to answer questions, and I would love to hear comments. Like I say, they don't have to be positive. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I know I'm fat. I know I'm lazy. I know I screw up. I know I make bad choices. You're not going to tell me anything I don't already know. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to do that, and we're going to hope and pray and strive for the best possible outcome through this journey of mine. I keep looking at me, not the lens of the camera. Sorry about that. I'm not good at this. I'm new at it. So anyway, that's me. I'm going to try to put this on YouTube and learn a little bit about editing so I can splice in some of the pictures of foods and do some descriptions and kind of let myself know, and if anybody else is watching, let them know what I'm trying, what I'm doing. And like I say, when you see what I'm doing, I'd love to hear your tips. Like, I'm not going to eat salad with no dressing. It's going to have dressing. Now, I'm going to try to back the amount of dressing off, and I'm going to try to pick a healthier dressing, but it's going to have dressing. So maybe you've got some dressings that you found that you really like, that you think are actually good, that don't taste like watered down plastic, and maybe you can share those with me. Maybe you have some tips for fast food. I'm out and about all the time. I run a business, and it's a home services, home repair type business. I won't go into who we are, what we are, all that other stuff, because I'm not trying to sell anything. But I'm constantly on the run, and my schedule changes day by day by day by day. And so a lot of times